Good morning, everybody. I'm on my way to the store to get some things, and I got to go get some cat food and cat litter and take care of my felines. Last night was Halloween. You know, I always enjoy Halloween. I especially love it when the little kids come to the door for the candy. Um, Had some older kids last night, probably early high school age. And I had a big bucket of candy. I mean, I was giving out a lot, and I was doing like handfuls of candy. And I had a couple of these kids. I'm standing there with the bowl, and they watch me. I take a handful of candy, I put it in their bag, and then they're trying to reach into the bowl to grab more. One kid, I grabbed his hand and kind of shook the candy out of his hand, and he's standing there looking at me, and I said, "No." I said, "I just put candy in your bag." And then he just kind of shrugs his shoulders, and then he turns around and walks away. It pissed me off. I'm like, "You entitled little craphead." I mean, you got to be kidding me. You know, I mean, when I was growing up, I would have never thought to do something like that. It's just, it blew me away. But I had like 4 or 5 kids like that. Probably late junior high, early high school age, try to do that. And I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe it. Uh, you know, I didn't raise my kids to be like that. I'm sorry, but kids don't rule the world. And when they try to do stuff like that, or I don't know if it's selfishness or if they have a sense of entitlement, I don't know. But that's the wrong way to be. And, you know, that got me to thinking last night after all of that happened, later in the night. You know, I think sometimes as an actor or even just as a person, I think even I have that sense of entitlement. And so then it started making me feel really bad about what I had done, you know, and I started questioning, okay, should I have just let him take the candy? You know, what's really the big deal? But the conclusion that I came to in the end was, you know, I need to try harder with myself to not be like that. Because I know, I admit, I sometimes have a sense of entitlement. You know, I look at, okay, well, I've got a better resume than other actors. I've got more on-set experience, more projects, more training, more this, more that. I've put in more effort and all of that. And it goes back to what I've talked to in the past about comparing myself to others. And there are times where I have that arrogance and that sense of entitlement, and it's wrong. And it makes me mad at myself that I'm looking at these other people that are doing that, or that I see seemingly doing that, and get upset at them without admitting that about myself. So here, I'm admitting it publicly. I have at times been arrogant. I have at times been entitled, you know, felt entitled, and it's wrong. And you know, that's something that I need to work on in myself and correct and move away from and not do anymore. So that's one of my new goals is, you know, it's something else that I need to work on about me and stop doing. You know, it'll get better. I can only improve from here. The first part is admitting it. So, with that said, I'm going to move forward with my day. I'm going to go run my errands, and then come home, take down the rest of the Halloween decorations from out of the yard, and I might do another video later. I don't know. This might be the only one for the day. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. There's a lot going on in this world right now. Another terrorist attack in New York City yesterday. Some guy in a truck running over people. I mean, it's a scary world. So I hope everybody is being aware of what's going on around them and just playing it safe. I love living close to the mountains. I really, really do. You see the mountains out there in the distance. Well, kind of can because of the clouds. That's one thing about me that I bet most people don't know, is that I love the mountains. Hi again. I wanted to say something, and it was on my mind when I was driving back. You will never get a contrived or forced or made up performance out of me when I'm doing these vlogs. Everything that I share is how I really feel in those moments, and it's the truth as I see it, not only about myself, but about the world around me and what's going on in the world. Now, I know that my truth as I believe it or as I see it isn't always the popular opinion or maybe even the right truth, I guess, in a lot of people's eyes. But it's how I see it. I'm being totally honest when I do these vlogs. And I don't ever want anybody to think that I'm acting, that I'm making this stuff up. You can't make up crazy as much as I am. It's very difficult. But I that was on my mind, and I felt like I needed to share that. Just got back from the store and everything, and took down all my Halloween decorations, and now I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day. It's really cold and cloudy outside, and it's just nice and warm inside. I don't want to go back outside again. But that's pretty much it for today. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to share, found out yesterday that these vlogs are going to be shared around the world. And so I just want to welcome people from around the world who might be watching this. And I hope that I don't fall into the stereotype of what you think is crazy, overbearing, or arrogant or whiny Americans, or whatever negative stereotypes you might have about Americans. I hope that I don't play into that. We're all people. We're all human beings. We all share the same emotions and a lot of the same feelings, and some of the same thoughts. And so I just want to welcome you all, and I hope that you can get some inspiration from what I share, or even if it's just something that you watch and it makes you mad. I just hope that you have some feeling about it and that it holds your interest. So welcome, and I look forward to posting more of these videos and possibly connecting with all of you all at some point in the future. If you want to connect with me on Twitter, I am at Ralph Smith Actor. So go ahead and send me a Twitter follow, and I'll follow back. So I'll talk to you all soon, and everybody have a good day.